Hello, fellow foodies. I'm Grandma Bev, and over here in the peanut gallery is Bob. And Lucy, somewhere around in here, once they started recording the food stuff, she disappeared. And we're coming to you from sunny Yuma, Arizona. Sorry. Today, we are doing a Universal Yums taste box, snack box. Let's get started and see where it's from. Ooh. It's from the Ukraine. Has anybody been to Ukraine before? We haven't been there. Don't know if we ever will. You have an interest in going to Ukraine? No, me either. Luckily, we have an interest, the same interest on what countries we like to go to. Makes for no quarrels when we're planning trips. Okay, so in here is, of course, the little box. Little booklet. And these booklets are really nice. They always have, like exploring Ukraine, what's there to see. Of course, they do these things to try to drum up business. This looks like, here's a recipe for a potato pancake. Then there's a trivia train, which I'm not going to ask you guys trivia questions because I don't know the answers myself. And then it says start here, which is where they start talking about what everything is. Ooh, here's something here that I don't know if I'll try until I have Bob try it first. So, let's get started. Oh, they put a sticker in here. This is V-Day. I found eternal love with Ukrainian yums. Oh, this is the first little bag they show. This is the one I don't think I'm going to try. It's homemade bread chips with garlic, rye wheat, and bread crumbs. But the description of it here says, wasabi chip strips. Now, I've learned not to eat any wasabi, fresh, straight wasabi. So I have a feeling this might be too hot for my poor little esophagus. But we'll let Bob try it. Bob can eat anything. And he never has reactions. See, we're total opposite in that category. Come on, baby. Oh, there's another little package in here. Looks like a bunch of breadcrumbs. And there's the package part. Okay, buddy. Taste it. Tell me if you think it'd be hot for me to try. It's crunchy.
It's not hot.
Said it's not hot. Should I try one? Remember, you gotta live with me today if it is. It's not hot, but it just kind of has that flavor that just kind of, I don't know. And it says, can you handle Ukraine's spiciest chip? Wow.
Not too spicy.
No, not real spicy, and trust me, I don't know. Ukrainians can handle their spice. Exhibit A. One of the most popular alcoholic drinks, horilka, literally burning water, is often infused with red-hot chili peppers. Exhibit B. This yum, these long rectangular chips, might appear delicate and thin, but don't be fooled. They're speckled with an incredibly strong, ridiculously hot wasabi flavor. One flaky bite and you'll be reaching for a glass of water, just to make sure it's not burning water. Oh, just make sure it's not the burning water they're talking about. Well, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. That's odd. Didn't bother Bob. So let's see. Next we have Roshan. Of course, I can't read it. Can you? And on the back, it's got the sticker put on it. Just like the other one keep in a cool, dry place. Product of Ukraine. Imported by Roshan, USA, out of Cranberry, New Jersey. And it's got, a bunch of ingredients, of course, listed. I'll show you the back. This feels like it might be some kind of a cakey thing. Be careful how I open it. Cakey. So it's harder to... There you go. It reminds me of like a little spice cake.
That's good.
He says it's good. I say it's good. But to me, it's a little dry. You know, I think the chips we got weren't the wasabi ones. Because then on this next page, it's got one roasted garlic rye. That seems more like it. Anyway, this one's Ukraine's Dairy Delight Sweetened Condensed Milk Cream Cakes. Creamy rich and drizzled with local cocoa. Sometimes super sweet things can come out of really dark times, and this yum is proof. After World War II, Ukraine faced food shortages that forced folks to get creative in the kitchen, especially for dessert, which is where sweetened condensed milk, or, like I can read it, Gushanka, but with an S in front of the G, Skugubang. Locals use it to stick together bits of leftover baked goods, making simple and sweet no-bake cakes. Fortunately, Ukraine has recovered since its post-World War II food shortages, but sweetened condensed milk cakes like this decadent variety remain as popular as ever. So we got a thumbs up on that one. Oh, here's the wasabi chips. They were hiding behind the So, let's see. Okay, so there definitely was not wasabi in that first one. So we'll let Bob try this first again. So I've already read it to you what it's about. It's supposed to be really hot. Here you go. Hot? Okay, here it goes. On game. That little piece I had, I could taste the hotness. If I had had a bigger piece. So that tells me that that flavor that I tasted in the first one was garlic. I said it had kind of a familiar taste to it. It was garlic. So Bob likes these. So we won't be arguing over who gets them. This one doesn't have a sticker over it like the others. Oh, wait, does it? No, it doesn't. So same thing, imported. Okay, then we have Poloose Big Bar Chocolate Coated Wafer Bar with Caramel. Ooh, this looks like it's right up my alley. They say big bar, but not that big. Live, love, travel. No, yeah, it does say travel. Respect yourself. Be yourself. I believe in you. Your Poloose. They talk. Okay, let's see what we think. Now, let's break it here on the paper towel. Bobby. This is the way we're getting our lunch, I'll tell you that. Everything to me is a little dry because of my mouth. Swallow it down. Okay, and their description says, ever had the intense desire to simmer milk for over 8 hours? Can't say that I have. Have you? Probably not. Okay, unless you're Ukrainian. That's the process behind making baked milk a delicious local breakfast drink. When heated, the milk's amino acids and sugars undergo a chemical reaction that transforms ordinary dairy into a creamy, caramelly sensation, which you'll find slathered on this yum between a whopping 11 layers of crispy wafer and a coating of dark chocolate. They are similar to, I'd say, Kit Kats too, huh? Then we have a Roshan bar. It looks like a candy bar, but the stickers on this one, it covers up everything that they say about it. So let's turn the page. It's called a creme brulee chocolate bar. Now, I like creme brulee. You may be asking, isn't creme brulee from France? And you'd be right. Ukraine has long taken inspiration from the French. Just look to the country's most famous dish, chicken Kiev. In the 1840s, Russian royals sent chefs to Paris to learn from culinary masters. When they returned to Kiev, they created a chicken version of a French veal dish, and voila, chicken Kiev. This yum, also made in Kiev, takes gooey French creme brulee and adds luxurious Ukrainian chocolate, creating, in their opinion, one of the world's best chocolate bars. So we've got a thumbs up on that one, huh? Oh, we didn't try it. Let's see. This happens when you get older. Oh, it's pretty mushy right now. Probably better if we put it in the fridge. Here you go. What do you think?
Yes, we do. Sweet.
Oh. Are you okay? You fell off the tripod. Anyway, we were saying this creme brulee milk chocolate is good. You ever have that happen? I know you do, because I watch enough videos. I know. Then they always have a yum yum bag. And in here will be hard candy. We're not going to eat that today. I have a candy dish over here with Werther's in it, and I add these. But, you know, it's got, this time, it's got, they call them Minky Binky. And this looks like strawberry, a couple of strawberry ones, and a couple of, what are these? I couldn't say. It's got bees on them. It says juice-filled fruit jellies. Ukrainian fruit jelly is very, very tasty. Enough to save a city, in fact. According to legend, the city of Belgorod Kievsky was under siege in the 10th century when an old prophet advised citizens to make 2 fake wells. The first filled with mead and the second filled with kissel, which is Ukrainian berry jelly. When the invaders arrived, they tasted the food and drink that seemingly came from the earth itself, and were so impressed they left the city unharmed. That means they left, and the city was unharmed. Not that the people left unharmed. Too bad the city was destroyed during an invasion a few hundred years later. So that's what those are. So what do you think? That's the end of it. I think it was a good box. Yeah. You know, I like to try all these different goodies and snacks from different countries. So this one didn't let me down. So please make comments below. Like if you like. subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will put the information when I edit this. I'll also put a link to Universal Yums if you want to go and check them out, see if you want to subscribe to it. So, I love you all. Bye.